See how live we are here. There we go. Let me get the few things tagged into here and set up. We'll get rolling. So, how's everybody doing today? We're going to jump in here and cover a few things real quick on the charts. Share a few things with everybody. So, I'll give everybody a moment to get in here. I do understand with me putting it on 1 minute, it takes a minute for everybody to get live. And let's do this. There we go. Wow. My shirt is all digitalized on here. Cool. So we're definitely going to cover a few things here real quick. I'm trying to get a lot of things done today. I got a lot of stuff organized. I just made a new thumbnail for this stream. So how you doing, our lake? At the same time, I'm helping my wife get things ready because we're going out of town this weekend. We leave Friday morning. So get some of this stuff covered up here as fast as I can. So Bitcoin, what are we doing today? Exactly what I thought we would do. We discussed this, was it yesterday or the day before? How I thought we'd come up and start going sideways. And something I noticed this morning as I was glancing at it, these are a couple of those spider lines that came through here, almost like a channel. But this thing is just bouncing right off of it. So every time Bitcoin pushes up on this blue line here on the spider line, it just bounces off of it. Here it bounced off of it. You know, it's wicked through a few times. So I'm waiting for it to break into it. I think we could see this break up into here, get into the 23, 24s today. Or not today, excuse me. Reframe that. This week. I think we will get into the 23s, 24s this week. And then start coming back down for the weekend. I know a lot of people ask, you know, what's going on? What you're live? Usually they catch these lives after I do them, and I see a lot of messages. So I'm not gonna make these real long because I want them replayable. Unfortunately, I'm not recording these and putting them up as videos. They're just lives. I try to get on top of the news every day and see what's going on with the news. Here lately, the last few days, I have been on a loop with all the news going on with Luna and Luna Classic. So I know that's a big thing with everybody in my stream is what's going on with Luna and Luna Classic. And I'm just trying to get everything set up here on my end, and I've gotten out of the loop. So I will most definitely try to stay on top of this more next week. This week is just hectic and crazy for me. I'm actually looking at possibly redoing my whole junk room here to where I can get a green screen up and get rid of my background back here. And that way you just see me on the screen instead of all the garbage in my background. Doing good, Malta. How are you doing? So I know a lot of people are asking questions about what's going on here, what's going on there. And I'm grateful to a lot of people in the community are able to stay informed and keep people informed. And I know there's a lot of FUD going on around in there. So, like I said, I will get more in tune to what's going on once I get my craziness straightened out this week. And once I get back from vacation this weekend, then it'll be all into this here. So let's see what's going on with the DXY. Not the chart I really wanted to look at it on. So let's go back here. Here we go. That number I put in 3 days ago, before everything came down where I thought it would stop at. Everything seemed to wick down past my numbers, but now they're coming back up and running all over it. Let's get back to the daily and see what the daily is doing here. It's very possible we could end up with a green candle in the daily here. I mean, we got what? A few more hours left? 5-6 more hours. Just trying to get back up here. But this little number I put in here a while back is seeming to come into play. We did wipe out this whole equity liquidity area, so it has been taking out. On the daily, I look for this to work its way through here sideways. And what I mean by sideways is not much more over maybe 26,000 area. So if I go up here and grab the 25 and pull him out, grab the 26 and pull him out, so I will leave those out like that because I think this will wander around sideways, push up through this week and part of what is today? Today is the 14th. Next week puts us into the 20th area. Let me pull this back to the 3 hour. I'll put that over here by the 17th. So like I said, I don't look for Bitcoin to bounce back hard like a lot of people are thinking, oh, we're at the bottom, we're going to explode, we're going to run to the top, we're going somewhere, we're going back to all-time highs. I do not believe we are. I believe we're just going to come down here. We bottomed out here, took out this liquidity. She's going to go sideways, work her way up, maybe get up to 25, 26,000 area. It is very possible to see 27 maybe come into play by next weekend or the next following Monday or Tuesday. But I think we're just going to see this play around in this little gold area before we extend down here further. And I'll pull that up on daily because I got numbers down here. I still believe we are coming into the $17,000 to $14,000 area. So do not discount that. And for the people who think we're at bottom or going back up, will be disappointed. I mean, I hate to say that, but yeah, on the daily, we're fixing to get across up here on the stocks RSI. You can start seeing that the MACD is starting to try to curl a little bit. So a couple more days, you see a curl up, and that's where we'll start playing up to the top side of here. And then later in the weekend, I think we come back down and try to get retesting this bottom here to drop out of this. So that's just my concerns on Bitcoin with you guys. Don't get overly excited thinking we're going to the moon because it's not here yet. So this is going to be tricky. Wednesday, I believe the Feds come out and discuss interest rates and all that stuff. So that will be some news that might possibly FUD this down a little bit. I don't think it will drag it down much more than where we're already been to. And see Inferno dropping me a super chat. Thank you there, sir. I appreciate it. He's in the other stream. So as far as the the DXY is still heading up. I mean, as long as it keeps heading up, you got a green vector there in the 1 hour. JPY is seeming a little sideways right now, but looking like it's going to be pushing up. As long as the dollar indexes for these two coins keep pushing upward, Bitcoin's going to keep pushing down. So I think with the JPY hanging sideways here and the dollar pushing up is keeping Bitcoin kind of stable right at the moment, if you want to call it stable. Dow Jones still got a couple gaps here. I'm waiting for this to go sideways, curl up, and recover these gaps. Don't know if that'll be this week or next week. Same way with the S&P 500. But man, I mean, I think the S&P and the Dow right now are just on hold, waiting for all the government news tomorrow before you see any more drastic changes there. But yep, Bitcoin, like I said, I think will hold between 24, 25,000. It could get a pump back up to 26.5, but I don't think it's going to be a blast off pump. It might be something we just see it gradually work up to. But like I said, I don't see us getting out of this zone area until it decides to come down and retest the bomb and break back down. So any questions? You push the like button. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted to cover this real quick and let people see what was going on and what I was talking about. I know sometimes it's hard to see with this background. If I can lighten that up some more. If I lighten it up too much, you won't be able to see the lines, but I can always darken it back up later. But yeah, I mean, we got the double bottom. There's no wicks here. So this leaves me concerns that, this will come back and retrace eventually, but I don't think it'll come back down here this week unless the Fed report tomorrow is just total garbage. I think we play between the, what is this, about 21.5, between 21.5 and about 24 the rest of this week. But I would not be surprised if it does try to go up and hit 26, 27. But then it would be blasting up here above this. Yeah, that's about right, 24 area. Put that right about there, because by the time this purple band comes down and curls, I could see probably trying to retest the top of this 24.2 area. I just don't see it happening until after Wednesday. So I'm gonna make this short and I'll cut this off and save it. That way you guys can always refrain back to this later in the week or in the next day or so and check it all out. I am kind of scatterbrained today. I did shave. I got cleaned up. Oh my. Let's see. I know you guys are probably curious about. Let's go here and find Luna. I mean, Luna's been holding very well through all this turmoil and all this stuff that's going on. There's a 3-hour chart. I had it following this channel coming down, and it just walked right out of it sideways. I mean, so for everything that's going on with Bitcoin, I feel like Luna's holding very well. I mean, we didn't break below this line, so I think it's looking good. I mean, it could slowly trend down and retest this line and work its way back up, but for what Bitcoin is going through right now, and see, there's the beginning of all the garbage at the dump. But as far as everything that's going on, I think this is looking really well. So Luna is holding up decent. I know you guys are curious about Classic. Classic has been a little more up and down. I think it's getting more news fluctuation. If we can if Bitcoin can go sideways the rest of this week and not dive below 21 again, I think Luna Classic will get back up into this little chamber area I have marked here, and that's in the 94 area. I'd like to see it get back to the 10,000 mark, but I don't think that's going to happen quite yet. Moving these numbers over, because these numbers are going to be the numbers it's going to have to try to start climbing back up to. So I don't think it's just going to go boom, one straight shot. But if we can get Bitcoin to stay stable between $5, $6, $7, $800 area in a little area, I think you're going to start seeing the alts start coming back up, including Luna Classic. Especially with, once they get the burn implemented to the exchanges, and that takes a little time. So once these burns start taking off, these will start pulling back up. And so we're just waiting on the news for that, to say that the burn is implemented on the exchanges. Then we'll start seeing this really start pulling back up because it'll be in the news more. See what's going on here on the watch list. What's double click there? Holy cow! WMA 75%. Holy cow! Wow, look at that candle blow off. That's a 3-hour mark. Let's go to 1 hour. Yeah. Or UMA. UMA. If you're holding that, congratulations, man. That thing just blew out of the floor here. Nice blow up from $2.08 to $3.50. That is, and we're going to see that from time to time. We're going to see, but look at all these double digits. We got Suku, SYN, New, Unify, RGT, DSO, LCX, OGN, SKL, and UMA, all in the double digits. That's why I said Bitcoin can go sideways the rest of this week. You're going to see a lot of these altcoins start recovering a little bit, and they'll get these double digits. Probably got a lot of green today. Oh yeah, a lot more green than red, which is a good sign that Bitcoin is heading sideways and holding well. NFT Arch Finance. What exchange is that on, and what's the lettering for it? I can't say I've heard of NFT Arch Finance. Live by the mountains. I would not just say certain coins are looking at 100 to 1,000x. I think in the next 12 months, between now and March, I think we're looking at a lot of coins that are going to do anywhere from a 10x to as much as 1,000x. There's going to be a lot of it happening. Alt season is going to be crazy this year, and I think a lot of people are going to be kicking themselves in the butt saying, man, I wish I had held that coin. Why did I sell it? Because it was so cheap. NFT art. Yeah, you said it was in PancakeSwap. I do not do. It's hard for me to just chart anything on those swap things. I will pull it up and try to look at it, but those pancake swaps and sushi swaps, they are so hard to. I could pull a chart up. NFT ART. Well, it shows it on Gate.io. Is that it? That's not it, is it? Yeah. NFT Mart. That's NFTM art. So that's probably not the same thing, I don't think. So that's NMT USDT. Yeah, I put in art. It didn't come up. NFT ART. Nothing comes up for NFT art. And that's crypto. If I do all, I got a few electrical companies. I just do NFT. I mean, there's a lot of NFT 15, 23, 30s, but I am not seeing anything on Sushi Swap. There's Ape NFT on Uniswap, NFT protocol wrapped on Uniswap. Yeah, this is, I mean, I'm just like any other streamer. I mean, you might find one person who's going to chart those, but a lot of us don't chart anything that's on Sushi Swap and on, all the different Uniswaps, because it's just so hard to pull charts on them. KNC is also pumping. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff pumping. KNC's right here. Actually, it's looking like it's getting ready to do a lot better pump. It's on the 1 hour right now, and it's still loaded up, ready to blow up some more. So I think KNC could probably get higher up in double digits too. Definitely, if it breaks up past $1.45, expect it to try to run up to $1.70. Not saying it's going to, just saying that this would be the next stop for it up here. Just saw it when I did NFT. I will go back and check again. NFT. There's Polynex, Hubi. NFTB, Tether. Like I said, yeah, it's just everything else is all numbered NFTs. I mean, there's NFT protocol, Uniswap. So I'm not going to dig around looking for those. I apologize, but those sushi swaps, I mean, I can show you what sushi swap looks like when you try to pull up a chart for it. They're crazy looking. And to try to chart them, I mean, that right there that's 1 hour. There's 10 minutes. You just get little lines, little specks. You don't get no candles because the trading is so sporadic. Somebody else was talking about Link USD. So I don't know. That's 10-minute, 1 hour. Yeah, I said last night when I looked at a lot of these coins are loading up, getting ready for a pump. They were looking that way last night, and we can see that today when I pull up all the Coinbase coins. I mean, they are. I think Unify was one of them I pulled up last night. It was looking to pump last night, and you can see it did. I mean, they're starting to load up again. As long as Bitcoin doesn't do anything sporadic. I mean, if Bitcoin would turn around and took an $800, $900 dump right now, these would all just sink right below here. And then the EMAs would be on top, pushing them down, and they would fall again. So I tell everybody, if you're charting this and you're looking at it, you need to keep two charts open, one for the coins you're charting and one for Bitcoin. Because if you get a signal from Bitcoin that says it's fixing to, take a big dump and drop back down here 21.2 or 21.8, and it comes smashing down through here, your altcoin is going to come down and get back down underneath here. Then once it gets down underneath here, then it will struggle to get back up. Most likely it'll start retesting down the lower side. So, like I said, I was trying to keep this short. I'm going to bounce out of here. I apologize, Jim or Julian, for not being able to chart a lot of that stuff on Sushi Swap. It's not my forte. I hate to say that, but yeah, it's not my forte to chart all the Sushi Swaps and stuff. I normally chart stuff that's on the larger exchanges that have decent candles. No. I mean, I don't mean, because I know he's probably wanting to know, what is this doing? I mean, I understand he owns it. He has an invested interest in it. But to chart the jelly swaps and the sushi swaps and all that stuff, it is not my forte. I pretty much just covered the main exchanges. KuCoin, Binance, Huobi, CoinBase, and that's where I specialize in, was just my charts here, or these type of charts with decent candles. So yeah, I'm kind of old school. I haven't got into the sushi swap stuff yet. But you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Promised my wife I would help her get stuff ready for this weekend, so I gotta get over here and get things packed. Help her get some laundry done so we have clothes for this weekend. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will try to probably bounce in here later this evening. So I will talk at you guys later, and everybody have a great day.